All right, so today I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks for Fishland on Temu. As you guys can see, I am 7 cents away. So if it's your first time playing Fishland, basically how it works, like at the start when you're feeding the fishes, it goes relatively quickly. And then I would say when you get around 20 cents or less, like less than 20 cents, it starts slowing down. And when you get below 10 cents, it goes really like ridiculously slow. So, yeah, I've been under 10 cents for like 3 or 4 days now. And I'm just going to give you guys some tips. So every single day you can invite 10 existing users. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of like friends on here. I don't even know half these people, probably like 75% of these people I don't know. But there's some Facebook groups if you type in Temu codes or referrals. There's also some Reddit groups, and some people are kind of scummy on there. Like you basically have to take a chance, like kind of click their profile, see if they're actually doing, because you only get a certain amount of clicks a day. So for example, if somebody does like a Fishland, if they type in my Fishland code for me, they're out of codes for Fishland for a whole day. So basically what people do is they trade codes, but you kind of just have to hope that the other person is like a good person and they're going to type it in for you. But yeah, there's Facebook groups, there is Reddit groups where you can get friends. You get 15 fish food for every new person that you add if they already have an account. If they're a new user, you get like 600, I think. Yeah, new app user right there is 600 grams of fish food. And then, yeah, you basically just want to do all this stuff. So you get extra food. You have to claim all this every single day. Just try to come on and claim this stuff. So you get 10 grams for sharing. As you guys can see, I've already done all this. 10 grams for sharing. You don't have to have a friend or anything for that. You basically just click share, and then you leave the app and then come right back to the app, and you'll get the points for that. And then browse, you just click on that, you just browse the shop for like 40 seconds, and you don't even have to touch your phone, honestly. You'll get the points for that. Mealtime happens 3 times a day. You guys can see the hours right there. So it lasts about 2 hours, and then you can't claim it again, and then it happens again in like 2-3 hours. So there's 3 feed times throughout the day, and you can claim those. As you guys can see, it's about to start in 36 minutes. So then I'll have I think I get 2 or 3 hours to claim. And you get 30 grams each time. So that adds up, right? That's 90 by the end of the day. Just off of this stuff, like off of the free stuff right here, you can honestly like accumulate probably 100 grams of fish food. Let's see, 20, 40. Yeah, you can get like over 100, like 150 to almost 200 just off of doing this stuff. And then obviously from here, back in the friends list, you get 5 for each person you claim, I think. And you can do that every day. So 10 times 5, that's 50 right there. You can honestly get like 300 grams of fish food every day just off of doing that stuff. Now there is a treasure chest or down here, and it gives you extra. You have to collect shells. So the thing you want to do with this is you want to save it for, because it lasts 24 hours. As you guys can see, I have 20 hours left. I think I've already invited 3 people. So it can be existing users. It doesn't matter. But I think you have to invite like 5 people total, and you'll get like a bunch of fish food. So make sure you time it to where the 24 hours starts like later in the day. Like don't do it at like 6 in the morning, because the next day you might not be able to wake up in time and get some invites. So I always start this one around like noon, just so I can, share codes with people like for, a full 24 hours. And you get 2 days worth of codes if you do it that way. So like, let's say you started at 12 noon today, and you invite 3 people and you trade codes with them, and then you run out of codes to type in, like you're out of clicks. You'll still have another day that you can exchange codes, right? Because you started this at noon, if that makes sense. So there's that. That's honestly one of the best ways to get, if you can, save your invites and share your codes when you start this. I think it usually takes about 4 to 5 people to accept your invite, and then you get a bunch. You also get like daily stuff like this. I think you have to feed the fish a certain amount of time and then you'll accumulate more. So I'm at 60 grams for tomorrow. I think it gets as high as like 150. So yeah, and then you have your daily sign in, which kind of adds up. 25 grams for me tomorrow. It gets all the way up to 60. And I think the extra is like another 40. So it's like 100 grams. And this is the other important part right here is the rankings. It basically puts you in a ranking system against other people, like 5 other people, sorry, I can't count. And it lasts about 2 days. So what I would recommend doing is if you have a good, like if you're in first place, as you guys can see, I'm in first place right now. Woo! If you're in first, just okay, so for example, there's about, how much time is left on this? This is going to end in 12 hours today. And the second place person, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to catch me. So you guys can see I have 120 feed advantage. So the likelihood of them getting 120 feeds in 12 hours is very unlikely. So what I'm doing is I'm going to save the rest of my fish food. I didn't do it today because I'm stupid, but usually what I would do is if I have a really good advantage in first place, I will just save the rest of my fish food, because when this ends in 12 hours, you get put into another ranking, like with other people. And if you saved, let's say you saved 400 grams of fish food, then you start off the new rankings, like with a bunch of fish food to feed. And then you'll probably get first place again. So that's what I like to do if I have a good lead in first place. Obviously, if you're in second or third or fourth, you want to keep feeding. But if you're in first place, I would say if you're up like 40 to 50 feeds, I usually stop and I'll just save it for the next round, because then I can get first two times in a row. And yeah, it takes a while. Honestly, I would say, how long have I been doing this? I've been doing this for 8 days now. This is like day 9. I don't know when I'll finish. I've told myself probably 3 weeks it'll take, so probably like another 10 days or so, and I think I'll be done. But I mean, honestly, it's worth it. Like I have this and farmland going at the same time. I'll probably finish both after 3 weeks. So 4 items for free in 3 weeks just from hopping on this like 30 minutes a day. I think it's worth it. So yeah, leave any questions you guys have down below. Comment. Like it if you want. I do have a code, but I'm not, if you guys want to use it, doesn't matter to me. I'll try to use yours, but like I said, you run out pretty quickly if you're exchanging. Yeah, let me know if you guys have won anything on this, and how long did it take you, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.